This video will walk you through how to complete your annual professional development report and annual evaluation workflow in Interfolio. We have an Interfolio website on the Faculty Resources page, which holds resources for faculty about Interfolio. There is a link on this page to log into Interfolio directly, as well as a resources page that contains upcoming training dates, where to sign up for training, and training guides. You will need to log into Interfolio and go to the home page. You have been assigned an APDR and an annual evaluation workflow, and you should see both of them on the home page. The APDR form is where you'll fill out your narrative and have the ability to add any activities, and the evaluation workflow will give you the chance to upload additional supporting documents and then forward on to your supervisor. Once you click into the APDR, you will see where you can fill in your narrative and all of the activities that you may have entered, or you can enter them now. To begin the narrative part of your APDR, open that section and click the Add button. The form will then populate as text boxes to fill in your overall self-evaluation, as well as self-evaluations for teaching, scholarship, and service. There is also a place for you to indicate how you aligned some of your work with the strategic plan if that is applicable. You will fill in the narrative for each of these sections, and at the bottom there is a place to indicate, if any, which strategic plan goals you aligned with. You can type directly into these text boxes, or we recommend copying and pasting from a Word document because Interfolio does not have grammar or spell check. Once you are finished with the narrative portion, be sure to click Save and Go Back at the bottom of the page to ensure that your work is saved. If you need to make an edit to the APDR narrative, you can click the pencil icon under the Actions tab on the right. Make any needed changes and click Save and Go Back at the bottom of the page. Under the APDR narrative are all of the activities that you might have entered throughout the year, or you can enter them now. Any activities that have been entered for the applicable term of summer 2024 through spring 2025 will show. If you would like to enter any activities now, you can do so by clicking the Add button in that individual section. If you see the red button saying Activities Require Your Attention, that just means we need to indicate if an activity is still ongoing or if it has ended. Go to the section where it has that text, and on the right under the Actions tab, you can indicate whether it is still ongoing, and if not, what term the activity ended. Then click Update and that action item will go away. Once you have finished writing your narrative and updating all of your activities, you can preview the APDR by clicking the Preview button on the top right of the page. The activity period will automatically populate as summer 2024 to spring 2025. You can then preview the document or print if you choose. You will see that your PDP will also be included in the preview of your APDR. Once you are ready to submit your APDR, scroll to the top of the page and click the Submit for Review button. Once you submit the APDR, it will no longer show up as a task on your home page. Now we will work on the second part of this process, which is submitting the annual evaluation workflow. Go back to the home page where you will see the annual evaluation case that has been assigned to you. You can either access the case from your home page, or if you go to the Your Packets tab. You will then open the packet. When it first opens, you will see an overview of the packet. This includes your APDR, which has automatically come over from the other module of Interfolio, a place to upload any additional supporting materials, and lastly the faculty acknowledgement that confirms you have received your annual evaluation. Click on the Packet tab to open the sections of the packet. You will first see the APDR that has been attached from the other module. If you click the Regenerate button, that will refresh the APDR to the most up-to-date version. The optional supporting materials section is where you can upload any additional supporting materials or evidence. To upload documents, click the Add button, and you can add documents either from the dossier or from your computer. You are not required to add additional documents if it is not necessary. To preview the APDR with the supporting materials, click on the Preview Packet button at the top right of the page. This will show you what your supervisor will see when looking at your APDR. Once you are ready to submit your APDR to your supervisor, individually submit the 2 sections with your RETA and supporting documents, or select both and submit them together. Please do not submit the Faculty Acknowledgement of Receipt section because that will be completed after you have received your annual evaluation from your supervisor. Once those 2 sections have been submitted, we now wait for your supervisor to write your annual evaluation. Once your supervisor has finished the annual evaluation, they will upload it to Interfolio and share the file with you. You will receive an email from Interfolio, and when you log in and open your packet, there will be a new tab called Shared Committee Files. From here, you can view the file and download if you choose or add it to your dossier. Once you have received the evaluation, please go back to the Packet tab and go to the Faculty Acknowledgement of Receipt section. If you would like, you can upload a written response to the evaluation here by clicking the Add button next to Optional Response. Then, click the Fill Out Form button, which is just a checkbox saying that you have read the evaluation and a box for you to fill in a digital signature. Then, click Save Responses and return to Packet. If you would like to make an appeal to your evaluation, please let Kristen or Andy know along with your supervisor so that we can add the dean to the workflow as a resolution step. Once you are finished, click the Submit button on that last acknowledgement section and your steps are now complete. If you have any additional questions about completing your APDR and Interfolio, feel free to reach out to Kristen Toth or Andy Clemens at any time.